Hello and welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Chantel and today I'm going to be hopefully doing an August TBR video. I will just say right now I've been trying several times today to make this video and I just keep getting thwarted by various things in my household deciding to be really noisy. I've been trying, this is like the 5th time in the past 12 hours that I've tried to record this video, so let's see how we go. It's been a couple of months, I know, since I last did a TBR video. Mostly I've just been kind of vibing, going with the flow. You know, I had a vacation in there, so I was just kind of not too worried about making a lot of plans for the past couple of months. But now lately it feels to me like I've been starting to get a little bit adrift, a little bit not sure where to go next with some of my reading choices. I've been kind of flip-flopping. The past week I actually ended up DNFing 2 audiobooks in a row because I just wasn't vibing with them and they just weren't working for me and my brain was just too scattered to focus. And so I just thought maybe doing a TBR video would help me a little bit to focus a little bit better and make some more plans. So that's what I'm going to do. So I have a few books that I do want to try to get to in August. And then I'm going to do, I just got a little prompt jar going here for a couple of books. So first and foremost, I just finished Assassin's Quest by Robin Hobb. It's now up on my shelf. I just finished it. And because I'm still a little bit behind, I am going to jump right into the next one. So this is Ship of Magic. So this is the first book in the Live Ship Traders trilogy. I really loved Assassin's Quest. I'll probably do a more in-depth review video on that, so stay tuned for it. But yeah, as I've said before, I'm sort of trying to keep up with Leanne at Literary Diversions and her sort of read-along of all of the Realm of the Elderlings books, and I believe the discussion chat for this book is going to be like by the end of August or beginning of September, so I definitely want to read this pretty soon. To make sure that I can get it finished by then. So this is probably pretty much going to be next up on my list to start. I did go ahead and purchase the entire Live Ship Traders trilogy, so that should take me through to the end of the year, following along with Leanne. So there's this. So this is definitely next up. Another thing I also want to do in August is get back to reading some classics. I do have a couple of options there. First up, I do still have Middlemarch to finish reading. I started this back in January, and I got a little ways into it, but then I kind of fell off. But I do want to sit down and actually finish reading this. So this is a strong possibility for the next couple of months because I do want to get it done by the end of the year. I want to be able to say I read Middlemarch, and I have really enjoyed what I read so far. It just kind of got tossed to the wayside in my rush to read other things. So yeah, this is definitely a strong possibility that I kind of want to sit down and get finished. I also still have this copy of Brave New World by Aldous Huxley. This is another book that's on my to-read classics list for the year. So I definitely want to tackle this by the end of the year. Another strong possibility, if I can find a copy of it, is Rebecca by Daphne du Maurier. I just am feeling like that's one that I want to read here pretty soon. I've been looking for a copy of it. I kind of haven't had a lot of luck in my local used bookstores, which is how I usually try to purchase my classics. The other day I actually went to Barnes & Noble because I was thinking, well, surely they have a copy of Rebecca. And they did, but I really didn't like the cover of it, and I don't want to pay $18 to $24 for a book that I don't particularly like the cover on it. The design of the cover just wasn't appealing to me. And also it had one of those little badge things on it that's like a sticker, but you can't remove it. It's not a removable sticker. And I hate those. I really don't like those at all. So I just was like, nah, I'll see what I can find elsewhere, or I don't know, whatever. But that might be a possibility as well. I'm just really feeling the gothic vibes. I want to read Rebecca. It's been a book that has been niggling at the back of my mind that I want to read for a while now, and so that's what I want to do. I also want to get back to Historathon 2024. I never did Q2. I never did a Q2 read for Historathon, which is unfortunate. I just kind of got caught up in other things, missed it. Again, a lot of vacation prep, a lot of vacation stuff going on. It just didn't happen. But I do want to get in a Q3 read, and I have a couple more months still to do that. And I have a Q3 read picked out and ready, and that is this: The Blazing World, A New History of Revolutionary England by Jonathan Healy, which I picked up in back in January. And at the time I said to myself, this would be a great Q3 pick for a Historathon. So yeah, I really want to get to this. It's a nice chunky book about Revolutionary England, 17th century. Perfect. It fits neatly within the Q3 purview for Historathon, and I'm very interested to read it. I like Jonathan Healy. I like the way he thinks. I think he's an interesting thinker. He's a very smart historian at Oxford. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to this, and I'd like to try to get to it in August. If not in August, then in September for sure, as a Q3 Historathon pick. I also would like to get back to my Terry Pratchett reading. And so the next book that I have on that list is Weird Sisters. So this is the next Discworld novel that I have to read. And, you know, these are pretty short. They're pretty quick, fun, easy reads. So it's just kind of criminal that I haven't gotten back to this in a couple of months, and I would like to. So that is also definitely sort of on my list of strong possibilities for the next month. And then beyond that, you know, as I said, I've been feeling a little bit adrift, not quite sure what I'm feeling, what I'm vibing with. And so what I did was I took a look at the Our Fantasy bingo board that I've been working on, and I wrote down the prompts that I have not yet completed. So I've done 8 of them now, and I have a 9th one that I'll be getting the book for that very, very soon. So all the other prompts I still haven't completed. I just wrote them on little slips of paper, put them in this glass jar thing that I pulled out of a cabinet, and I'm just maybe gonna pick a couple at random, and like over the next month or so, that will give me like, okay, these are the prompts that I'm going to do next, right? Like these are the prompts that I'm definitely going to do next on the bingo board. Because again, I'm just sort of staring at it like, oh, well, I really want to read all of these books, but I can't read all of them immediately. I have to pick one, right? Unfortunately, I cannot read 15 to 16 books simultaneously. I do need to pick like one to do next. So that's what this is going to be for. I'm just going to do a couple of these really quick, and I'll see what I get, and whatever I get, I'll figure out how to do them in the next, hopefully in the month of August is what I'm hoping for. So I'm just going to give them a little mix here, and we'll see what I pull out. What's this pulling out here? All right, the first one I got is Eldritch Creatures. I'm pretty sure for this one I have a T. Kingfisher picked out. Though I think I might have to change that, because I'm pretty sure I've already read a T. Kingfisher for the for the bingo board. So I'm pretty sure I'll have to switch that out with something else because we're not allowed to repeat authors on the bingo board. So I might go with Ninth Reign by Jen Williams, if I can find a copy of that. I actually was looking for that, and I don't think my library has it, so I might have to purchase it because I don't think it's available at my library in any form. So I may have to purchase that if I want to do that one. But I'm told that that's a good one for the Eldritch Creatures prompt. So, and it is on my TBR. It's on my want to read list and has been for a while. So there's that one. And we'll do one more just for funsies. Criminals. This one I'm pretty sure I'm going to read Foundry Side by Robert Jackson Bennett. I pretty much 100% decided to read Foundry Side, and I know my library has that one. So I'll definitely be looking into that. So yeah, Eldritch Creatures, I'll probably be doing Ninth Reign, and for Criminals, I'll probably be reading Foundry Side. So that's a good mix. I think those both sound really good to me, and I'm very excited about both of those picks. So we'll see how we go in the month of August and what we do in the month of August. But that is, as of right now, that's the plan. Yeah, and that's really all I have for this video. Next week I'll probably be recapping what I read in the month of July, so look for that. And in the meantime, what are your plans for August? What do you do when you feel like you're a little overwhelmed by choice, can't decide what to read next, or if you're having trouble focusing on one book or one narrative? Let me know if you have any tips or tricks in the comments below. Let me know what you're excited to read in the month of August. And as always, you know, you can like this video if you want, subscribe, always helps my channel out. And we'll see you in the next one. Bye.